Good evening, fam. How's everybody doing? This is Paul the Platinum Prince. Finally, after 2 exhausting days of Collecticon Orlando, it has been incredible. From wheeling and dealing and buying and selling and trading and gossiping and rumors, conspiracies of all sorts. Boy, the cardboard world is something else. Oh boy, I've had a blast. So, what are we going to specifically cover today? There's going to be multiple Collecticon videos. But tonight we're going to focus on the GOATs themselves. The guys who are the newest TCG on the block. The guys who are making a buzz. That's right, I'm talking about Ikora. This is a manga. I'll get to this in a couple minutes. Just hold on, guys. Be patient. I'm going to talk about the booth they had, the buzz. It's a little bit of secondary market anomalies I've seen. Potential shifts in the dynamics and attitudes. So, without further ado, let's start off with a thank you. Alright, so first of all, Exion, Kingu, Miss Exion, and Miss Kingu, of course, thank you so much for setting up the booth, having the items for display, and explain to all the wonderful Collecticon people from the Discord members such as myself and members on the outside what Ikora is, what the value it brings to the table, and how are we different. So, what could you get at the booth? What you get? Alright, so let's start off with the shirts. These are $25 purchases. There was about 100 or so shirts available. And what they did is they did a little sneaky thing. Like, if those of you who are familiar with MetaZoo blind box shirts, if you're not, just to quickly note, MetaZoo you buy a D-Mark or D-Bruce t-shirt box, and then you could get like Mothman, Hodag, Baby Blue Ox, several varieties. You don't know what you get, hence blind box. So with Ikora, from small, medium, large, and extra large, I believe were the size ranges, you could get a T-shirt. It was blind because it was wrapped up and it had the Ikora sticker on. I wish I actually could show it. Good job on that marketing, guys. Well done. I was impressed. So what's so cool about the shirts? Well, so this is the standard shirt you could have got. Most of us got. It has, let me get a little closer, the Ikora logo with Exion, Kingu, and artist name right below. So I can't pronounce it. My pronunciation is not the greatest. And on the back is the same emblem enlarged. But what about the mystery shirt? There are 15 of those. What could you got? A Rose Dragon T-shirt. Yes, Platt's favorite character with a T-shirt. Did I pull it? No, I'd be wearing it. I actually missed out on the hat. They sold out. Yeah, they literally sold out the hats like instantly. Grumble, grumble. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. But I would say, but to be fair, Exion, Kingu did not expect this kind of test. It had this kind of demand day one together. This is the first time both of them have finally collabed at the same time at the same place, like without doing internet communication. So it was great. So the booth was nicely set up. You had the Ikora playmat. You had very beautiful sample hollow cards, from test hollows to test box. There are sample cards to test box break hollows, generational arts, PSA 10. They were beautiful, and they were Exion King were even teaching people how to play. I noticed that. Well done, guys. I do have to give you props for doing that. And they were talking to everyone, whether you were a big name streamer like Live Poker Auctions, Poker Breaks. Thank you guys for letting me hang out with both of you. Appreciate it. And thank you, Live Poker Auctions, for giving me credit for informing you about Ikora in its early days. I appreciate you telling me that. Thank you so much. So like I said, this was $25. I forgot the hat price. I'm sorry, guys. I missed out on it. I didn't think. I wish I got it. Oh, the hat, just to let you know, it had the Ikora kanji on it. It's pretty damn cool. And as far as the shirt goes, I honestly expect these, since they sold out. I'm not quite sure if these will be available on the website again. Exion King, comment below if they will be. I just don't remember. But I would assume this will be, if not exclusive, it'll probably go $50-$75 on eBay or so the following week. The Rose shirt, I expected, since there's only 15 of them, $100 to $150. Now, those of you who bought a shirt and kept it sealed, like with the sticker on it, I'll show an example, then I would say, yes, sealed shirt investing is a thing. MetaZoo has proven more so there's a secondary market for it. What would I say would be a sealed shirt price? If I had to guess, and this is just a rough assumption, I don't know, maybe a sealed shirt announced that it still tests the waters would be $30-35 of the chance of pulling the Rose Dragon t-shirt. This is a rough guess, guys. I don't know how many sealed shirts are left. I believe I saw one or two at the very end of the con. I don't know if the creators got rid of the creators either gave days away or kept them. I don't remember that. But also I want to say definitely a thank you to Kingu for pulling me aside and telling me commenting on my YouTube channel, the critiques and the contents and how I want to see them grow. So I appreciate that, Kingu, that you pulled me aside to give me a special thank you. That really meant a lot. Especially that I've had a lot on my plate this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, but here's what was the coolest part that they were giving away completely for free was the manga. Alrighty, so this is gonna be Kingu's highlight because he's the one who informed me all the details about this, and Kingu will be doing a Patreon for this with subscription levels, and there's gonna be more in-depth videos about this later on. But the rundown of this was free to everybody who came. Some people get multiple. I kind of wish I did. I don't know why I did it. But it's Japanese for Ashokun. I'm probably butchering, so I apologize. But it's supposed to be Japanese for the word action. So if you look at the cover, you've got kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh-esque vibe. You see like a trading card being thrown. And you also, it came with the promo card. It's a little hard to see, but I'm trying to point at it. Sorry if the angle's bad. But there's the promo card, and that promo card is exclusive to this con. There will be another of this in the Patreon, but it will be a different. They'll have a different symbol on it to show that you gotta be at the Patreon and not the Collecticon Orlando. The purpose of this is similar to what MetaZoo and other TCGs do, is to reward, incentivize people who went on their way to a con and meet and greet creators, whether you live in town like me in Orlando or you went all the way from California, Texas, Ty and Collect. Hey, he came from the UK as along with Exion and the others, so congrats on that. This was free. Exion Kingu did also sign this for those who received it, so that was a very nice gesture. Appreciate you guys. What I'd say would this be on secondary market? It's still in infancy, but I could see someone say $20-30, because this is not very well known yet. Keep in mind, guys, we're literally still in the infant stage of Akora. Well, yes, there have been promos, and the Kickstarter was done 6 months ago. The product's only been 2 weeks in our hand. So, keep that in mind. And also, what I thought was pretty dope, look at that back. Oh, yeah. So, this is dope to have, if those of you who have Akora cards, this is the back of the Akora cards. So, to have this is beautiful. I love it. This is pretty amazing. So, a recommendation I'd have Exion Kingu, if you're watching this, is I know you'll be doing the Patreon, but if you're attending more cons, I would say if you're not already thinking of this, you could do either variant covers for different cons, and then the Patreon one, of course, is separate. And I'm thinking eventually you could maybe even do, once you get more artists on board, you could have blank covers, and then you could have people do sketches for people pay for sketches for the Marvel artists. That could be an option. I'm just throwing that out there. I think it'd be cool if someone has an Ancient Dragon Tron or Magna Tekken on a blank cover, and then there's the story. Or you could even go the route that LGSs to promote. You guys want people to play to have LGSs have variant special covers exclusive to them. So. And what's interesting also to note that there was one vendor, I did not meet this individual personally, but I've been informed multiple times that a vendor sold an Akora box for $1,400 at a Collecticon. Wow. Yes, prices tend to be higher because it's a convention, people have exclusive stuff, or You're right there. You don't have to go online, blah, blah, blah. You can just buy it. But still pretty impressive, guys, for just landing there and already having a sale. And of course, Exion Kingu did not sell booster boxes and packs and all that. They try to refrain from influencing secondary market in that regard. Other people sell, that's their buy and sell, that's their own prerogative. But I'm just informing you that a $1,400 thing was sold. So it does show there's consistency within this market. I even personally showed off the booster box, which is right in this video. You can see it to Heritage Auctions, because that's something I feel will stand next year along with the first edition base set Pokemon MTG Beta Metazoo. Yes, I said it. I do truly believe they deserve a spot with Heritage Auctions. You get timestamp and comment this video. I am convinced that these guys are going far. So another thing to note, there are also people who have been saying, and I'm just saying as a general statement, I'm not going to pick on any one individual. People say, oh, Metazoo's not, say, doing as well. They said, let's go to Akora, or Akora is way too new, or either stick with Metazoo. I keep reiterating this because I've heard this all weekend long from multiple parties, that always buy and collect what you love. You see right behind me, Metazoo and Akora and Pokemon. Pokemon's my heart as a kid. That's not going away. And so I'm gonna say both Akora and Metazoo can and will coexist. They'll have different markets, prices, different volatility, different appeals. And that's not to down anyone who likes one more than the other, or doesn't. Maybe you don't even like either. Maybe you don't even like TCGs. You don't like my channel. Whatever. But I'm just saying, is like was kind of interesting to see these polarizing, I want to say almost tribal-like behavior of one side or the other. Like I said, I'm just going to say I support both, and they will have different markets. It will be interesting to see, though, since at least at the Kickstarter first edition run, since both Metazoo and Akora have very similar print runs. Obviously, the cards, the flavor are different. How the prices will vary between each other a long time. I'll do multiple videos on this as time goes on, but we're still in the infancy. So also another thing to note: the voice of Ash from Pokemon, Veronica. She even got an Akora Kickstarter box. Those of you who know who Gary King Pokemon is, he also is interested in Akora. So already big names have an interest in Akora for their first day attendance. These guys are doing phenomenal, hitting it out of the park. And I even personally went to the Whatnot booth, and I even got to enjoy it with Poke Breaks and Heatwise. They let me sit with them while Poke Breaks was doing his Whatnot stream. And I love he even gave me a shout out saying I was chilling with them. Thank you for that, Poke Breaks. I even had Heatwise gave me a seat. We chowed down, and it was cool to see the enthusiasm of actually seeing the streamers in person and see what they bring to the table. And just a side note, these Whatnot streamers make it look easy, but like Poke Breaks, Live Poke Auctions are experienced. They know what they're doing. Don't just jump on the, oh, I'm going to be a Whatnot streamer, get $100 to $200 packs like these two guys and call it a day. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. They have many years of experience, and what they do is not forced. It's organic. They have genuine interest and are educated in the product. So I said to myself, oh, just be a Whatnot streamer, make 3-4x your box or whatever you're ripping or selling. It's not quite that easy. So I want to say that. I'd say thank you, Poke Breaks, and of course, it was awesome to watch Live Poke Auctions and see him do multiple breaks with Akora and talk with the creators and show, give them the support and love that they deserve since they're brand new. So that was a good way to segue, I think, the whole weekend. See, on top of that, so this will, just to do a little bit of wrap up, this will be, I'll do another more full-length video on the manga implications and the Patreon. That's definitely going to be a Kingu show. I can't wait to see that. And I don't believe first edition was officially announced yet for pre-orders, but the rumor is that there will be about 2 weeks or not, so there will be the pre-orders now. Actual release date, if I had to guess, this is not confirmed, it will be around May or June. As of now, the box is still set between $1 to $12 $1,200, $1,400 on a really, really good day. There's still only 5 or 6 listings on eBay, so like I said, where is the kick? Where are they? Like, seriously, am I hoarding them all? No. I know a couple people have many boxes, so I will not say their names. I will say though, I met the guy who has the most bank. You probably figure out what I'm talking about, in Ancora, and like it was awesome to meet him in person. Like, I was overjoyed and thrilled, and those of you who saw me were like, yeah, Platt was happy. Indeed, I was. So that's about all I got for the Ancora discussion today. So once again, thank you, Exion Kingu, Miss Exion Mix Kingu, for showing me the support, encouraged me to do more, and of course, Poker Breaks like Poker Auctions for letting me watch the streams, be with the streams with you guys, give me tips on what to look for, what to speculate the market, and I just honestly have a good time. It was a blast. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.